We're back, and I'm gonna keep talking about Gridman. But like, apparently in 2015, Trigger made a short that was Ultraman Sigma, like as like a fan animation. And then after that, Suwabasha was like, "Hey, want to make a new Gridman?"
So, right here, if I had air hike, I would actually be able to skip this entire section. I think I might still be able to, but we'll see. This is one of those platforming segments this game is so good at. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Solid as fuck. You know that's the first time I failed that in like 8 times doing that?
Camera. Camera curse, man. Anyway, Tim Curry was in Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad as the main bad guy. Which is weird because I don't expect Tim Curry to show up in something like that.
Right.
We're like, what? No, you have talent. What the fuck are you doing on Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? Cyber spelled with an S. Because
So this is the punch.
my name is Ifrit. The fool who awakens me shall pay dearly with the fires of hell.
So this is the first punchy weapon in Devil May Cry. This is what I was referencing when I was saying it's kind of like Gilgamesh if it was slapped with Ifrit. Because this is a fire punchy weapon.
Like the Godhand one?
Yeah.
Great, now his coat's on fire.
Again.
Now I'm on fucking fire!
I like that, like, main, villain, like, floating down.
I
Like,
see you like to play Castlevania.
he was just fucking floating down like Frieza. Alright, now we get to test our new punchy weapon. So, something that somebody brought up. So
It's
I
a bit
watched...
slow. Compared to some of the other punchy weapons.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the first ones, but it's really interesting. So I watched, of course, an hour and 50 minutes of somebody explaining the in-depth how Devil May Cry works while playing through it on Dante Must Die and S-ranking every mission. I was like, okay, it's like their playthrough's like what, 2 hours? Definitely not going to beat the game in that time. Destroy the game.
As you do, yeah.
Went through S-ranked everything while just explaining the in-depth mechanics. So the way this punchy weapon works, right, is it with your style ranking, you have enough time to charge a full hit with it before style ranking goes away. It takes about 1.5 seconds for each strike to charge fully.
That's a big bird. You!
This is also a boss battle you can entirely bypass. You don't have to fight him. Lock off, Featherface. Stick around and find out the hard way.
Take that, bird!
So, see that door over there with one fire?
Yeah.
If I went and punched that door, I could just skip this. But why would I do that?
Yeah, we're here to for you to show off.
Of course. Oh, I don't have flush.
Don't have nothing. You just got this thing. It looks kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh card Horus.
Okay, so his cage is open, and the I think the PS4 one, there's a glitch where it's closed.
Can it still take damage?
Yeah, it still works the same way, but
The animation just doesn't play?
yeah. So the dive kick is actually meant for this boss fight.
It's kind of weird that you get the devil arms without having to kill a devil.
Yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing in this one.
Also, this game just looks slower than I'm used to.
Yeah, I mean, first of its kind.
Yeah, which can be super attributed to it being the first. Much like Batman Arkham Asylum, where it's
Yeah.
just like an unrefined version of the Arkham formula.
Did I just switch weapons? No. I think I have to do it like this. There we go. I like that you can ride this thing. I think you can even do it while he's airbound.
Like one of those mechanical bulls. This is how you ride a mechanical bull, right? You jump on it and then you just start beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's how you win mechanical bull.
Yeah, because there's no other way to do it. You just gotta jump on its back and just punch the fuck out of it.
So you just not beat fucking devils in this game?
You don't beat them until their third encounter.
That's weird.
Technically, Phantom has 2 fights and 4 encounters. But, you know.
Just makes them even weirder. This looks like the place where you fight Echidna. That's the name of that thing, right?
Yeah.
The weird, like, plant thing?
This is where we find fetishes. That's what these enemies are called. They're gonna be, Flamey Cageman. Here it is. Look at him.
Okay. When you just said, this is where we find fetishes, I was like, what?
I was just waiting for you to see it, honestly. Yeah, that's what this enemy's
Like,
called. It's called, fetish.
I know, but the sentence you said.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I said. Oh yeah, and weapon switching is super clunky. But at least you can do it in combat. It's
Unrefined.
That's a good word too. So in the middle of combat, you have to unlock and press R3, and then it does an animation of them switching it.
Are you damageable in that animation?
I believe so, actually. So it's pretty primitive, but at least
He looks like Volga.
Yeah, man. He looks like a weirder version of Volga. Actually, you can't get weirder than Volga. He looks like a more tame version of Volga.
Yeah. And if I was to describe Volga in a word, it would be fetish.
Yep.
Oh man, have you seen the character creator on SoulCal where someone made Volga into a Magikarp?
No?
Yeah, someone took Volga's character model and like changed up his pants and design and stuff. So that when he bends backwards, he just looks like a Magikarp.
That's fucking awesome.
And so he's just like hopping around and just looks like a Magikarp just like flopping around the map. And it's like, how did you figure this out?
First off, how'd you figure this out? Second off, you're a fucking genius.
The character creation in that game is outstanding.
I liked it a little bit better in 5 because there was just more to fuck around with.
But I mean, have you seen what people can make in this game?
5 was pretty ridiculous too. Have you seen what people made in 5?
It's nothing to this level.
Because it wasn't as mean, and it's wonderful. 5 had some pretty neat weapons too. I liked it a bit better because you could have fisticuffs, but they're apparently going to bring some more weapons in.
But now you can make a character that plays like 2B.
It is fucking awesome!
You can give anyone 2B's weapons.
Alright, so this one's kick 13.
Kick 13?
In 4 it's called flush, but it's just a kick flurry. That's mine.
You don't want magma drive?
What is magma drive? Oh yeah, I need this. Thank you.
Once again, if I had the means, there's a form in Kamen Rider Build called Cross Z Magma. And when he activates it, it just goes like, burning hot!
Whoa.
And it has one of the coolest looking henshins in the season.
So this is
where like a bucket of lava like rises above the dude of molten like something, and then just pours over him, and dragons start coming out of the molten lava and cooling off. And then the henshin sequence breaks all the stone and he just comes out of it.
That sounds pretty fucking awesome, actually.
Build is a great season. I really need to watch it. I watched like halfway through and was like, alright, I'll catch up, and then here I am watching Kamen Rider Geo.
I don't remember remember how to do. There we go. I have to be in DT for it.
That's a cool looking DT. Stylish!
Did I just get a trophy with that? Oh, I should have gotten a trophy with that game.
Give it a second. You know how the PS3 is.
There it is. You're right.
Hot as hell!
I love these games, dude.
Cool! Just axe kick that man into oblivion.
Yeah, dude. I loved that video though. That the dude was describing the game to. What the fuck is that?
It appears to be a rock. Did you just use your DT to break a pedestal?
I was trying to get flush on it. Boingo.
Boingo? Like,
Boyo!
oingo boingo?
No. That'd be stupid.
What?
You heard me.
How dare you? That's some invisible wall you got there.
Fuck you, man.
I love that you never tried to break it. Ah!
Oh, I was out of range of these guys. So I think they're just gonna spawn back in. I feel like I didn't even
How come
have
Dante never gets these weapons in Marvel vs. Capcom?
Because
The punchy weapons?
oh, he had Beowulf. It's just for a couple moves though. Virgil had more Beowulf than Dante did.
I never see him in any of the Marvel vs. Capcoms with him. Granted, I never see anyone playing Dante in any game other than Infinite.
He was really prevalent in 3.
Yeah, but I don't see anyone playing him.
Bird of Prey. I'm surprised I got a B rank on that one, honestly. I took way too long.
To break that headstone?
Yeah. And just ran around that area for a little bit too long. Honestly, I was expecting a C or D. If I ran, after I beat that bird, and if I just ran to the door, I would have gotten an S. No problem.
Damn bird.
But that's not what I'm here for. I want to kill as many enemies as possible again. I like keeping
Canyon of Mist. Come out of the labyrinth alive.
Labyrinth is like the easiest thing. You just gotta kill all the enemies in the area and then just run where the ball of light tells you to go. Don't know how to do this, actually.
Shoot fireballs.
Inferno is what I need.
Oh, I don't think you're going to be able to get it.
We will see. I have 14 more missions.
Trey's expense. You have fucking how many?
14.
That's a lot.
Dude, one of those missions is 1 minute long.
It's still a lot of missions. Might call it in one more episode.
All right.
Watch a few episodes of Jetman before.
See, I'm always going to be buying something at the very least.
We have to go to the movie. You've seen Friday the Nightmare before, right?
Yeah, I watched it with Jordan.
And I've avoided watching it my entire fucking life because that power terrifies me.
Oh, yeah. It's a really good concept.
However, you know how I fucking rationalized it? So, have I told you how I rationalize horror movies?
No.
To not scare me? I rank them on, could I beat them?
Yeah. Well.
And, like, pretty much everything I meant, like, fucking Jason? Easy to beat. Don't go to Camp Crystal Lake. Done. Defeated.
Or New York.
What, he was, like, kidnapped by the government? Some shit?
No, he found a boat at Camp Crystal Lake, which apparently connects to the fucking ocean now.
That lake that's been that's enclosed off in all the movies.
Yeah.
All
right. So do I? Fuck it.
Yeah. So just don't go to Camp Crystal Lake. Same with like anything from Stephen King. Just don't go to Maine.
Ever.
Like Pennywise? Oh no, I just ain't gonna go to Derry, Maine. Done. Easy.
Alright, so it didn't spawn another one, so that means I just gotta go down this path.
It's Lost Woods.
Basically, but like easy Lost Woods. There we go. See, this enemy
But, like-
is made for Alistair.
But like fucking
Okay,
Freddy, it's like, what are you gonna do to defend against that shit? Fucking dream kill? Can't do nothing. And I was like watching Commodore Wizard, and it's like he can go into people's minds. Kamen Rider Wizard can counter Freddy. What did you just do?
I used Vortex and ran through the barrier. So I gotta go, and it's only two,
2 screens.
yeah, 2 or 3.
So that's how I rationalize going to see Nightmare on Elm Street. Is that Commodore Wizard could kick Freddy's ass.
Alright. See,
And also I was watching a comic review of Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
right.
Which Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash is apparently a very good comic, and was originally going to be a movie.
See, I heard the opposite. I heard it was fucking awful.
No, so the comic is very good if you like the 3 franchises. Then they made a second one
Oh, the second one's the bad
called
one?
Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash: The Dream Warriors,
Oh, okay.
in which fucking Ash and Jason do nothing. Freddy gets like 90% of the screen time.
Okay, so that's the bad one. Not bad.
And then they just fucking shit on characters. Like, they just don't respect characters, which is one of the worst things to do in a giant event like that.
Yeah.
Where you just have like, yeah, these people are survivors, blah, 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 and then you just like kill them. It's like, what? No, they had like a story. They had,
Oh, forgot about this.
you can fly?
Yeah. That's aerial raid.
Oh.
Way to go. Okay.
You just gotta follow the will-o'-the-wisp?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, that is easy.
You gotta kill all the enemies and then just follow the light to the door. The other thing is it's a gauntlet, basically. Alright. Ooh, this is the second time we fight these, that's right. These are called blades. In 4 they're called assaults. I will never call them assaults, these are blades.
I thought, like, those, what are those sword things called? Like the fishes that turn into swords?
Those things are called gladius.
Why aren't they called blades?
Because every enemy has a different name, but Frost's apparently.
It's weird.
I don't know which way the fucking light went.
Well, I would say that way just because it hasn't been that way yet. But you know, anything is possible.
Yeah, it's actually randomized, so this could be the wrong way. Yes, it is. Awesome.
Oh boy.
I think it. I don't know if it randomizes every time, so I'm just gonna see if I run through the door, if that works, after I activate the light.
Hey man.
Oh boy. Lost a lot of time here. Yeah.
You think this is a run killer?
Probably not. It's actually pretty easy. I'm just having a hard time. Characters and all. But yeah, no, this is most likely not a run killer. I can't fathom it being that. Because all the enemies are pretty straightforward. And the light doesn't have to go into every one of them. If, like we witnessed the last time with the blades.
It just has to be close enough to the door.
Yeah. If it runs into an enemy path, then it'll get taken, but if it doesn't...
Yeah, but in Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, The Dream Warriors, Freddy, the U.S. government,
Right.
being the
Oh, no,
fucking geniuses they are,
I watched a video series on it recently.
still gonna explain it though. Being the fucking geniuses that the U.S. Army, the U.S. government is, decide, you know what we should get and weaponize? The Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Because of course they did.
I could actually see the government doing that dumb shit.
In one of the Friday the 13th movies, don't they try to weaponize Jason?
No, actually. They just keep him locked up.
I thought they like took him and were like, we can make a weapon out of him and make giant zombies like him.
I'm not sure.
Might have been like Jason
That'd
X or some
have been
shit.
10. Yeah, it's the only one he could have. That could have been. Because they straight like try to murder him in. Okay, so no. Please stop.
So yeah, the U.S. government gets the Necronomicon, and then do various things such as make Freddy real, make him human again, because that's something the Necronomicon can do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I and then he's like trying to trick them into just making him human, and then but he's around
They succeed.
Yeah,
He succeeds.
and then he's just like in a cage with a bunch of fucking deadites and shit.
Yeah. Just a shit ton of deadites. Fucking Jason's there for no reason.
Jason becomes like human again too. Freddy just Freddy resets his damage.
Hold on. We'll be right back. One more episode of this session. So we'll be right back.